Hi, in this video we're going to talk about how to use the wood kit, and very important, the wood kit does not come with wood, so just make sure you remember that. So the wood kit does come with 8 side brackets like I have in my hand there, and 4 corner covers and all the hardware to install. So you can see here I've taken all the bolts out of the top of this bed, and I'm installing the brackets on each corner. So each corner is going to get 2 wood brackets on it, and this is going to give the wood a place to sit and to connect the wood to the bed. As I put these on, I just make sure that the bracket is even with the top of the side panel and the corner of the bed, and then I go ahead and tighten these as I go. And you'll notice that I switched to a wrench because the 2 inside bolts on each corner are going to be real close to each other and a socket won't fit in there. So this is a pretty simple process. Just to note, I am using oak for my wood, and I've found that the screws, I don't pre-drill my holes for the screws that are included in this kit, but you have to press pretty hard with the drill so you don't strip them out. So you may want to pre-drill all your holes. All the measurements and brackets are designed for 2x6 lumber. So I had this oak cut to 1.5 by 5.5 inches, and that'll be your standard size 2x6 lumber that you buy at the lumber yard. You don't have to worry about getting your miter joint super close. You'll see here in a minute that the corner cover we use is going to cover that up. This miter joint towards the back side, I can actually get a finger in there. It was a pretty nice 45-degree angle, but then as the wood shrunk, it shrunk a little uneven as it dried. I had this cut probably a few months ago. So basically I'm going to start with one side. I've lined the corners up. I'm going to put my screws in one of the 2x6s, and then I'll go to the other side and put the screws in. After you do that, then your 2x6s are square to one another again, so don't worry about your miter joint all that much. You're not necessarily going to try to butt up your miter joint and make it look nice with this kit. You're going to cover the joint up. Something also to note, we have a few beds where we've painted these covers, these corner covers, black, and they look awesome. So the black corner covers and the accessories and the corner pieces on the bed, if you paint that stuff black, it looks pretty sharp. I'd like to also point out, so you saw that I used 2 screws in each side, so that's 4 screws plus 2 screws in the top. Now there's 4 holes in the top. We provide screws for 2 of them. The reason there's 4 holes is for future accessories. So we will have some accessories coming out hopefully by the spring of 2021, and they will be galvanized metal hoops that you can purchase and put on your bed. And if you do have a wood kit on there, you would take your 2 screws out and use the 4 holes you see on top there to line up the new bracket for the hoops. So I'm going around. Right now I'm just squaring this up, making sure that everything's square on it. It should hang over about 3/8 to 1/2 inch on every side of the bracket. After you square up your top on your bed, then you're going to use 1 or 2 screws per bracket. So on these I used 1 screw per bracket. I think there was one bracket I used 2 screws in just to get to sit more flat. We do provide 2 screws per bracket to screw up from the bottom. So if you do want to put 2 in each bracket, you'll have the hardware. And so I'm just showing here that you can stand on this thing. It's made to sit on. And there is Sammy Dog. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will catch you later.